was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up, she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your
Hello everybody, this is MFG. Welcome to tonight's running of the Tier 1 Hungary sprint race. Round 4 here for the Tier 1 division. So tonight will be a short qualifying session followed by the sprint race. Then we will have a lobby reset and a custom reset with the finishing order of the sprint race for a 35% main event. Top 8 finishers in the sprint do score points. And then, of course, as usual, once we get to the main event, all drivers who complete at least 90% of the race can score points here tonight for themselves and their teams as the field is getting ready here. Looking for a good qualifying session here for the guys. Look for the Alpine duo of Dragonog and Oliveira to continue their strong battle. Dragonog comes in here as your Tier 1 point leader, defending champ Josh, who had to miss a race. Got a good finish last week, moves himself back up into P3 in the standings, but finds himself still several points behind. So the Haas driver looking to get back to last year's form. Matt Veg, back in the IUF1 full-time. He's pretty much raced in all 3 races so far as a reserve, but now Matt Veg back in the IUF1 here full-time with Team McLaren, so he will be making his qualifying debut because we don't allow reserve drivers to qualify, but since he is now full-time, he will have a shot to qualify. JD now on the racetrack here in that Mercedes here. Got the Aston Martin out on the racetrack. Don't mind me, but you listen to the sights and sounds here around the Hungarian ring. As you can see, got some chat on board here. JD looks like he is going to be the first one to complete a lap. Here he comes around the final corner. First lap of the night is going to go up 1:15.8. Josh on the racetrack in the Haas here. As the Mercedes gets out of the race the last minute, let's go on board here with Josh. 1:15.8 right now, the time to beat. Last night saw IUF1 Lucius drive his McLaren to victory in the Champions Division. No assist here last night here at Hungary. Yours truly came home to finish P12. Not my best race, but I finished. Josh now going through the middle sector as Matt Dadge has now put that McLaren P1 1:15.062 on a set of mediums. Josh also here on the mediums. Josh gone purple now in the first 2 sectors here as Sir Williams has bounced himself up to P2 in that kick Sauber. Half a second behind Matty V. Here comes Josh out of the final corner. And Josh, just nicks Matt Veg 1:15.050. Let's find Oliveira here in the Alpine. Awful wide there through that corner. She's used a lot of battery up already. Dick Sauber doing a good job of getting out of his way. Points leader Juggernaut still in the pits, will get to come out to make his first attempt. Oliveira here on the softs. Don't forget you can follow the IUF1 ticker at the bottom of your screen with updated driver and constructor standings for the Tier 1 division. As Oliveira comes out of the final corner, and Oliveira is going to stick at Alpine there in P6. Juggernaut still and Gary Black, Spartan, Leo Hamilton yet to visit the racetrack here. Halfway through sprint qualifying here, and right now Josh currently in that P1 position. Some of these guys might go for 2 laps on the mediums here. We'll see. Oliveira off the pace there, as you can see. Marlon Kanga currently sitting P8 right in front of his teammate. Right now we'll catch you with the points leader. Once the points leader comes back out, it looks like Josh might be going for a second lap here. Let's see if his sector times improve, and he currently sitting in that P1 position with a 1:15.050. Ooh, and he is a little bit ahead of that first lap. Oh, he's invalidated, so Josh has invalidated, so that ain't been doing no good. Wahlberg has joined. Wahlberg reserving tonight, so he cannot qualify anyway, so he gets in time to get his setup in, hopefully for the sprint race. Oliveira coming into the pits. Great Ace in the house currently right now in that 7th position. Looks like he is low on fuel. The pit lap currently got him P7 here. Mara has joined, also reserving, so both them guys cannot qualify anyway, so we will have 16 drivers for the sprint race. Oliveira and Wahlberg will start in the rear of the field. Black Spartan also reserving. Tonight covering for his champion tier teammate Kneebender, who could not make it here tonight. Wahlberg has already put his setup in and retired from the session. Gary on his out lap. Black Spartan is just trying to make sure his setup actually logged in. So both Ferraris coming out together here, late down to the 4-minute mark here in qualifying. So we've got Gary and Leo Hamilton. Looks like the 2 Ferraris decided to wait to the last moment possible and make one attempt. Points leader Juggernaut has yet to come out, so we'll see when that Alpine decides, and he is now on an outlap. So once the points leader gets around, we will take you on board here with our points leader. Right now, Josh P1, Matt Veg P2. Matt Veg coming out for a second attempt. Take you up to the first of the 2 Ferraris. Gary about to start his lap here. And here we go. On board here with Gary. Down to 3 minutes remaining here in sprint qualifying. There, he's on purple there in sector 1. Ooh, big wiggle there. Gary got way too much of the curve. It's going to cost him some time. Oh, Gary really throwing this lap away. Leo Hamilton now. Leo purple there in sector 2. We will get you to our points leader. Juggernaut is on his qualifying lap here. Got a McLaren off track there. Here comes Hamilton. Hamilton's going to go P6. Let's take you down, our points leader. Juggernaut now in sector 2 here. Down to a minute 35. Matt Veg now P1. What a lap. 114.378 for the McLaren driver. Josh on his way out. Looks like points to leader Juggernaut is trying to get some heat in them tires here. Let my car go by. Points leader now about to start his run. Here he comes out of the final corner. Takes that long arc, try to straighten out this final corner as much as he can. On the throttle he goes. 1:14.3 the time to beat. Williams up to P2 now with a 1:14.8. There we got Juggernaut and Josh on the racetrack. Kudo in the pits. I don't know if Kudo's going to get another run. Look at Juggernaut just throwing that Alpine around. Qualifying has ended. Here comes Juggernaut out of the final corner. Can he do it? No, P2. Here comes Josh at the final corner. Can Josh improve? Yes, he does. 1:14.267. Josh sticks that high stack to P1. Matt Veg hustling that McLaren around, trying to get another lap in. Can he regain that top spot? Oh, he's 1.3 up. This is going to be close. This could be a pole winning lap here for the McLaren. One more corner to go out of the left-hander. Got a quick right-hander here. Here can Matt Veg be the last car to cross line and take P1. Here he comes out of the final corner. And no, he doesn't. He stays P2. He gains just a hair, but not enough. Josh on the pole. So Josh will win the pole here for the sprint. And what was a super close qualifying top 4 drivers all in that 1:14 second bracket. Don't forget, take a 5-minute break between qualifying and the sprint race. And then as soon as the sprint race ends, we will be a quick reset of the lobby. 35% main event. So Josh is your pole winner here. Give you a quick rundown on how they finished. Take a screenshot. So your pole winner is Josh. Matt Veg starting P2, Juggernaut 3rd, Williams 4th, Hamilton 5th, Kudos 6th, Stray Dude 7th, Marlon Kanga 8th, Kugo here in 9th, and Olivera is going to run at your top 10. Great Ace going to roll off 11th here, Sub-Zero in 12th, Gary 13th, Warburg, Black Spartan, and Omar will start 14th, 15th, 16th as they are reserving for their teams here tonight. Don't forget, we take a 5-minute break, so we'll be back here in 5 minutes.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your night queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame. Was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. And ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame come morning light. But your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight. And you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call.
Right, everybody, we are back. Here we go. It is the sprint. And we are off 8 laps to go here in the sprint. Josh, Matt Veg down there in turn 1. Here comes Williams. The battle, Matt Veg and Josh. Josh looks like he's going to go to the outside, locks him up a little bit. Matt Veg to the inside. Josh with a big run on the outside. He's going to take P1. Matt Veg second. Hamilton now fighting Kudo for third. Here comes the Ferrari to the inside of the Visa Cash App machine. Kudo's going to slide into fourth. Dragonhog in fifth. Drady now 6. Williams has fallen all the way down to P7. Kugo right now owns that last points claim position in 8th in that Aston Martin. Great Ace up a couple spots. He's up to P9 here early. Gary in 10th. Black Spark, Montaigne to Sub-Zero, Omar, Wolberg, and Oliveira. Back up front, Josh is your race leader. Matt Veg in second. Here comes Hamilton. Kudo, Juggernaut. Everybody did a great job getting single file here early. Just a short 8 lapper here. Hugo goes a little wide here. That's going to let Juggernaut close up right on the rear wing. Remember, top 8 score points. There is no bonus points for fastest lap or driver of the day in the sprint. Williams now 7. Kugo, Marlon Kinga. Look at this battle. Cars going everywhere down this long front straightaway. Omar now to the inside of the Haas. Can't make the move. Oliveira trying to fight back. Side by side for 11. Oh, no rubbing there. Oliveira's going to get the job done. He gets around, moves Oliveira up. Sub-Zero gains the spot. Wolberg in ghost mode. Here comes Black Spartan. Ring damage on the Red Bull. Back up front now, Josh. 6/10 of a second lead. Has not been a break DRS. Big DRS train all the way back to P7. Kugo here sitting in a little area by himself. Nice little spot for that final points playing position. And then a big gaggle of cars back here from 9th on back, starting with Marlon Kanga. Take you back up front. Josh is your race leader here. Nobody. Doesn't look like we got anybody anywhere close to change a move here back in 9th. Marlon Kanga. Great Ace. Oliveira looking the size better of it. Great Ace going to hold that 10th position. Goes a little wide here. Everybody got single file pretty quick. Got a couple stops happening here early. Top 8 score points. Gary has retired his Ferrari. Gary will start in the back of the field there for the main event. 35% or 25 laps here for the main event after the sprint. Josh now just 3/10 of a second lead. Top 5 all tied up together here. On board here with 5th place Juggernaut. You can see what he sees ahead of him. Completion of lap number 3 here. Top 5 slowly starting to pull away. Up front we go. Hamilton looking to make a move on Matt Veg here into turn 1. The Ferrari, locks her up a little bit, gets the job done. Cuts inside, going to give Matt plenty of room. Matt's going to come by as the Ferrari got hard on the gas. Side by side they go. Josh is loving what he's seeing here. Matt Veg, a little bit of a curve, slides in front of the Ferrari. That's going to open the door. Can Kudo make a run now? Further back, Williams and Dradu going at it. Up the top of the hill. Oh, Dradu goes off. Hard corner to go side by side. Dradu, little wheel bump in there. Juggernaut still in that 5th position. Top 5 broken away here on lap number 4. Josh now 8/10 of a second gap over Matt Veg. Followed by Hamilton, then back to Kudo, Juggernaut, Williams, Drady, and Kudo still owns that final points team position. Top 8 now have broken pretty big gap, 5 seconds back to Marlon Kanga. Oliveira, Omar have all gotten around Great Ace back to that 12th position. Sub-Zero back, Wolberg still in ghost mode, Black Spartan, and Gary has already retired here on lap 5. Just 4 laps remaining here in the sprint. We are halfway through. We are back from the commercial break. As you saw during the commercial break, Juggernaut got around Hamilton and Kudo from 5th to 3rd. Now he sets himself on the top 2, and Matt Veg now is tucked right up behind the Haas here. Going to be 3 laps remaining here in the sprint, and Matt Veg is there. DRS is open. Can he make the move? To the inside he goes, side by side with the Haas. Matt Veg looking to take the lead for the first time here tonight. Move to McLaren. Josh tucks up right behind, but Matt Veg with that extra DRS down the hill is going to maintain it. So Matt Veg here has now put that McLaren P1 half a second now in front of Josh. Top 5 have broken away. It's turned into a 5-man race here tonight for the sprint. Going to be just 2 laps remaining when these guys get back around to the stripe, and Matt Veg right now slowly inching away. Looks like Josh is starting to try to build that battery up so he can make a late run at the McLaren. Great battle here as Kudo trying to hold off Hamilton here. This is a battle for 4th. Kudo owns it. Hamilton wants it. Juggernaut has now caught the back here, and Josh has fallen out of DRS range from the McLaren, and that is going to open the door for Juggernaut to get around. Here he comes. He is going to make a late move to the inside of the Haas. Side by side they go. A little wheel bump and they go. They give each other room. Nice battle. This has really opened the door for Matt Veg to pull away here with 2 laps to go. Oh, Josh, back to back. Here he comes, fighting the inside. Just outstanding hard racing from these two. 2 of the best here in the IUF1 going at it here for P2 as Matt Veg has now extended that lead to 1.2 seconds as these two decide to duke it out. Matt Veg loving what he's seeing. He's going to come to the white flag next time by. This battle for second now 1.3 seconds behind your race leader. Matt Veg now totally in control here of the sprint. Josh is going to be under fire here on this final lap as he is out of DRS range of the McLaren. But here comes your race leader out of the final corner. 1 lap remaining here in the sprint. Matt Veg, 1.5 second lead. And here's the battle for second, heating up. Juggernaut's going to go to the outside of the Haas. Side by side they go. End of turn 1. Both of them lock it up. Side by side they go. Oh, a little bump. Oh, no. They got together. Juggernaut has spun. They have gotten together. That brings Kudo up to 3rd. Hamilton 4th. Williams now 5th. Josh gets her moving. Looks like he is going to stay in the points in that 6th position. Matt Veg took the lead with 3 laps remaining and has driven away 2 seconds ahead of the field now as he is on the final lap. Josh here trying to hold on to that second position. He's got Kudo tucked in behind him, followed by Hamilton here. Last lap contact between the Haas and the Alpine of Josh and Juggernaut. Juggernaut lost several positions, still sitting in that P6 position. Don't forget top 8 score points. Here we come out of the final corner. Winner of the Hungary sprint race is going to be the McLaren of Matt Vesh. Josh going to cross the line in second, Kudo third, Hamilton fourth, Williams going to come home P5 here. Juggernaut's going to come home 6. Hugo bringing good points for Aston Martin here in 7th. Oliveira worked himself all the way up to that final points in 8th. Omar 9th. Marlon Kanga, Great A, Stradu, Sub-Zero, Warburg, and Black Spartan is going to round out your field. Don't forget, we will be resetting the lobby here to get ready for the main event. So we get you a full field rundown here. Take a screenshot of the finishing order so we can set the grid for the main event. And then we will be resetting the lobby super quick. So hopefully it's only going to be 5-6 minutes break. And then we will be ready to go here for the main event here tonight. 25 laps here around Hungary. For the main event here, can Matt Veg sweep the weekend? Omar picks up driver of the day in the sprint. Nice job by the reserve driver. So let's give you a final rundown. Matt Veg is your winner, followed by Josh, Kudo, Williams, Jogs, Kudo, Oliveira, Omar, Kanga, Great A, Stradu, Sub-Zero, Warburg, Black Spartan, and Leo Hamilton. Gary finishes dead last. So we'll be right back, everybody, for the main event.
A yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. And the night queen's gonna make God and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go. There's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light.
Alright everybody, we are back guys. So starting to ready up. Main event getting ready to come up. Gonna give these guys a couple minutes to get their setups and strategies in. 25 laps here tonight for the main event. As you just witnessed, Matt Veg drove his McLaren to victory in the sprint. Last lap drama between Josh and Juggernog. In a battle for second, Juggernog happened to be the loser on the end, falls back to P6 on the final lap. So both Matt Veg, all the guys in the top of the point standings, all gained a couple points on your point leader Juggernog here tonight in the sprint, but do you believe the points battle did not change with the sprint results, just got a little closer. So these guys are readying up here on a sunny day. If you're a part of the IUF1, you can visit the IUF1 store in our Discord and order your league merchandise here today, either league shirts or your own personal driver shirts. Totally up to you. I got a couple of each. Love them. They're nice, comfortable. Hope you enjoyed the music from Soulfang. During our breaks, you can follow the official music provider of the IUF1 Soulfang on Facebook at Soulfang, as SOULFANG. Give them a follow on Facebook. Let them know that you hear them right here on the IUF1 channel. They're looking for a very interesting race here. 35% here for the main event in the sprint week. Most of our races are 50%, but during the sprint, the main race is 35%. So it is a truly sprint race. A quick 25 laps here tonight for the main event. Matt Veg trying to sweep the week here in Hungary, as he was your sprint winner. And we'll start P1. Starting lineup is set by the finishing order of the sprint race. Top 8 in the sprint did score points, 8 down to 1. All 16 drivers are eligible to score points in the main event as long as they complete 90% of the race. So the worst you can finish is 16th here tonight, which I do believe is worth 5 points for yourself and your team. so which ain't a bad day. Guarantee some kind of points as long as you complete tonight's race. Updated standings on your screen are updated, not counting the sprint earlier. It does take me a little time to update all that stuff. I can't update it between the sprint and the main. Those sprint results are not included in the standings. As you can now see the drivers, the Constructors Championship as they stand coming into tonight's event here for the Tier 1 division. Alpine duo of Juggernaut and Oliveira is your current Constructors leader. They are looking to really extend their lead tonight as the Kick Sauber team, Trey could not make it tonight, so Williams is the only driver representing Kick Sauber here tonight. So Williams is hoping to have a good finish and minimize the damage that the Kick Sauber team might suffer in this event, with both Alpine drivers being in the lineup and both of them eligible to score points. These guys should be running up any minute now. Got a couple admins in the room, so they should know when to go. So we just wait for the little beeping to come to us. So if you watch the sprint, let me know in the chat who do you think is going to win the main event. Team Juggernaut drive himself from 6th to P1. Got some fast guys in front of him with Matt Veg and Williams and Josh and Kudo. At the top of this field is stacked. Should be a good one. See how the strategy goes. High tire dead here, especially on the rear tires. So we'll see what guy has the better setup for the long run. Seeing them rear tires hold on to get grip coming out of some of these slower corners. Especially the last corner, which sets you up for really the best passing zone here at Hungary into turn 1. As the beeping has sounded, so we are just about ready to go here. 25 laps here tonight. Let's get all the info up everybody wants to see. And the Sprint Grand Prix is on. Matt Veg is going to lead him down into turn 1. Peter has already gotten around Josh, and now he's looking for the lead. Matt Veg is trying to pinch him off. Oh no, they touched. That's going to give the lead to Josh. Kudo down. Got to wonder that it's just a turn 1 incident. Had a spiritual look at that. Matt Veg did pinch him off pretty good there, trying to hold that position. But Matt Veg is going to be the big loser if he goes from P1 down to 6. Oh, we got a car way in the back off. Oh, that's great ace in the house with big damage. He is going to fall back there to 16th. Got some wing damage on the front of that Haas. Take you back up front, Josh. Now your race leader. Williams is up to 2nd. Keto 3rd. Hamilton 4th. Hugo. Matt Veg finds himself in line here in 6th. Juggernaut now 7th. Oliveira 8th. Omar 9th in the reserve row. Great run. Gary all the way up to P10 already. Rolling Kanga, JV, Black Spartan. And then the 2 Williams are perfect. Paulie said 0 and great ace with that first lap trouble. Back up front, Josh now. As we take that Juggernaut. Keto now losing some positions here. You gotta wonder, did Keto get some damage from that turn 1 incident with the race leader? Lands on the brakes. Oh, and Keto has retired. Josh here, your race leader, Williams. Now Hamilton. Matt Veg worked himself back up to 4th. Juggernaut now in 5th. Josh now out to a 2-second lead here. Hamilton up to P3 now. Matt Vedge back up to 4th. Juggernaut here in 5th, followed by his teammate Oliveira here in 6th. Kudo 7th. Omar 8th. Gary now P9 and Drady up to 10th. Marlon Kanga now in 11th. Perfect Polly up to P12. Black Spartan 13th. Sub-Zero 14th. Great Ace here in 15th. And Kudo, only driver out of the event early with that first lap incident with Matt Vedge. I'm pretty sure the stewards will take a look at that into turn 1. Right now, race under the control here of Josh. And now, Scott for second is heating up as Hamilton, Matt Vedge, and Juggernaut have all climbed up to the back here of that kick Sauber of Williams. We are back from a commercial break. As you saw during the commercial there, Hamilton got around Williams into turn 1. Matt Vedge tried to make the move. A little wheel bumping by the kick Sauber and the McLaren, and Matt Vedge getting back on the throttle trying to save that McLaren, spins her around. Fall all the way back to P13. And now Williams and Juggernaut bump a little bit. Juggernaut now right behind him with DRS. Oliveira right there, not far behind his teammate. His teammate looking to make the move here. Battle for P3 between Williams and Juggernaut. Josh is already out to a 3.5-second lead. Hamilton has gotten out of DRS range of Williams, so he is currently in that P2 position. Got himself a nice little window, as now Williams is under fire from the Alpine. Juggernaut looks to make the move, gets to the inside of the kick Sauber. Juggernaut gets the move done. Move Juggernaut up to that 3rd position. Now Williams back in P4. Williams is going to have DRS out of this final corner. Can he get the position back here? Ain't gonna quite get there. Juggernaut is going to hold that position. DRS open again for the kick Sauber, but he is not close enough to make the move down into 2. Leo Hamilton first. Other frontrunners picked up by track limit penalty. The Juggernaut's up to P3. Williams now 4th. Oliveira here in 5th. Gary has worked himself all the way up to P6. Hugo here in 7th. Omar 8th. Perfect Polly up to 9th. Matt Vedge now finds himself P10. After that lap 1 issue, he's had to work himself back up to the field. Black Spartan here in reserve role in at 11th position. Sub-Zero currently in 12th. Dre now 13th. Marlon Kango 14th. Great Ace right now in 15th. All 15 drivers still on the lead lap here. Josh has extended his lead now 4.7 seconds. But Juggernog is now chasing down here the Ferrari. Is he close enough with DRS going down into turn 1? He does set fastest lap, doesn't look like he's close enough to make the move into 1. Can he get a good exit here and make a move down into turn 2 at the bottom of the hill? Further back, Oliveira. Oh, a little wheel bump in here. Oliveira and Williams side by side. Oliveira gets the job done to move the Alpine up to 4. So now both Alpines here, 3rd and 4th. Hamilton's picked up another track limit penalty. Go back up. Juggernaut still looking to make the move here. Oh, got Sub-Zero. Looks like he is off the racetrack. He gets her moving again here on lap 7. These sprint races go by quick here. Josh now 5.2 seconds. Is he close enough to make the move now? It's going to go to the inside in turn 1. Move the Alpine up a spot. Hamilton's going to fight him back on the inside. Try to cross him over. Couldn't quite get her done. Juggernaut is going to retake 2nd position to move him up a spot. That's going to move Hamilton back to 3rd. Oliveira now in 4th. Williams here in 5th. Gary nicely in that 6th position. Kudo running great. Perfect Paulie now looking for that 8th position, and he's making a move on Omar. The Perfect Paulie from the back of the field has worked himself up to P8 here on lap 8. Sub-Zero in the pits in that Williams. Right now you got Omar and his teammate Matt Veg, so you got the 2 McLarens here, 9th and 10th. Matt Veg definitely the faster of the 2. Gotta wonder if his teammate is gonna let him go. Black Spartan with a nice steady run up to that 11th position. Omar with a big wiggle here. And now Matt Veg is going to go to the inside of his teammate. To move Matt Veg now up to 9th, and he is going to try to get another one here going into turn 1. Going to go to the inside of the Aston Martin. Both of them slam on their brakes. The Aston Martin goes a little wide. Matt's going to try to cut underneath. Move Matty B back up to P8. He's got around Kugo. Matt Veg gained 2 spots right there between the final corner and the first corner as he slowly works himself back towards the front of this field. Matt Veg now currently in 8th. Nicky back up front now. Juggernaut is now 4.3 second gap on Hamilton once he got around the Ferrari. Hamilton now really starting to struggle on the medium tires. But right now the guys on the hards are definitely on the tire to be on. Runner field has gotten no separated. Williams now still in a battle here, 4th, 5th, and 6th now as Gary has caught this trio. A nice little trio here. We got Oliveira, Williams. Looks like Williams is going to come and get off of the medium, so Williams bringing that kick salver down pit lane. First of the front runners to make a stop here. Now Gary looking to make a move. He is up to P5. Great recovery by Gary. He started 15th here tonight. Finds himself all the way up in P5 now here on lap 10. Up the hill they go. Here we go. Is Gary close enough now to make the move? Gary gonna go to the inside. Side by side to go into turn one. Move the Ferrari up a spot, but the Alpine's gonna come right back at him. Side by side to go down the hill. Into turn number two. Give the Ferrari the spot. Gary up to that fourth position with Oliveira back to P5 here. Now you got the two Ferraris now right on third and fourth here. Leo Hamilton has fallen to almost 7.5 seconds behind Juggernaut once Jog got ahead of him. Juggernaut has cut into that lead. It was over 5 seconds. It is now down to 4.7. But the Alpine slowly gaining ground on the Haas here on lap 11. Great Ace brings the Haas down pit road, making his stop. Hamilton brings the Ferrari in. That's going to move Gary up to P3 here. Here comes Juggernaut. So right now the window is definitely open for all the guys who started on the medium tires. Kugo now bringing that Aston Martin down pit road. Teammate's going to stay out the lap there as Kugo was the Aston Martin in front, so I expect Marlon Kinga in next lap. Williams has already made his stop. Hamilton in the pits, and it looks like Williams is going to jump him. Yes, he does. Williams there jumped Leo, but could not quite jump the Alpine of Oliveira. Oliveira's going to hold on here. So Williams there tucked in right behind him. Expect the guys on the hard tires to come in another 3 or 4 laps and make their stop. Omar now, Dradu, Sub-Zero. Great Ace, the only driver right now currently a lap down. He's waiting for the front guys to make their stop. He's already made his, so he's hoping they make their stops before a safety car comes out. Juggernaut has cut that lead down now to 4.3 seconds, making 4.2. Gary currently in third. Matt Veg has worked himself back up to P4. All these drivers still have stops to make. Perfect Polly now in fifth. Black Spartan sixth. Top 6 have yet to stop. So we'll have to wait to see. Ooh, Juggernaut picks up a 3-second time penalty, and that could hurt him here as we get closer to the end of this. Matt Veg here working himself back up, slowly catching Gary. Tell you right now, the Alpine of Juggernaut is really cutting into Josh's lead. That lead is now down to an even 4 seconds here. Top 6 still yet to pit. A little further back, Sir Williams has gotten around Oliveira, so Williams now leads the group of guys that have pitted. Have to see where they come out in line to the race leaders. Once the race leaders start to make their stops, Juggernaut and Gary both come in this time. Juggernaut trying to get an early start here. See if he can cut into Josh's lead. Ooh, Black Spartan speeding in pit lane has picked up a penalty here. Juggernaut's going to come out here P4. Gary now going to lose out. Oliveira is going to go to the inside of Williams. So Ferrari comes out and splits him. So Gary is going to come out right between the two. Marlon Kanga has retired in the pit lane, so not a safety car. Williams still leads this battle of the front runners, of the guys who have already made their stops. And now race leader Josh on pit road here. Remember, the gap was 4 seconds between Josh and Juggernaut. Juggernaut came in 1 lap earlier. Here comes your race leader into the pits. Matt Veg also bringing his McLaren down pit road. Josh is out. Juggernaut coming down the main straightaway. You can see him in the background there. We'll have to see how this lead cycles out once he gets up to speed. 2.7. The 2.7 is the gap, so pitting 1 lap earlier, Juggernaut gained 1.3 seconds, so the lead now down to 2.7. The Juggernaut still has that penalty he's going to have to overcome here. Williams now in a battle here for third as he is battling with Gary. Matt Veg has made his stop. He's come out in front of Oliveira. So this is a nice little battle here. This is third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Got a 4-car fight here for this final podium position here. 10 laps remaining here in Hungary. Josh has led them all so far. Matt Veg started on the pole, had first turn trouble. Him and Kudo come together, forcing Kudo to have to retire his Racing Bull. Matt Veg has fallen down as far as 13th, has now worked himself back up to P5. Juggernaut sets fastest lap here. 9 laps remaining. Right now, this is the best battle on the racetrack. This is third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Gary now inside. Here comes Matt Veg. God, there's too much to watch here. Look at this 3-car battle for third. 3 wide into turn 2. Matt Veg takes the long way around. Gary to the inside. Gary's going to get the spot. Matt Veg up to fourth. Williams loses 2 spots there. These guys are really fighting here for this final podium position. This battle's 15 seconds behind the top 2. Gary now in third. Matt Veg looking for it. Right now, where she can finish is 14th as long as you finish 90% of the race. Hasn't been a great day for the Haas of Great Ace, but right now he's looking to score 14th place points. Every point counts, especially once we get later into the season. Gary in third here. Matt Veg looking forward. He's going to dive to the inside here. Late move. Goes to the inside of the Ferrari. Side by side. Matt Veg. Here comes Gary. He's going to fight him back. Gary size second of it. Matt Veg back up to third. That's going to move Gary to fourth. Williams back here in fifth. Oliveira just watching all this unfold in front of him. Matt Veg now back up to P3. Gary here in fourth. Sir Williams fifth. Oliveira sixth. Hamilton seventh. Perfect Polly in eighth. Black Spartan now ninth. Omar rounds out your top 10. He's got Kugo right behind him. Dre Dude back here in 12th. Sub-Zero 13th. Great Ace right now. Final car on the racetrack in that 14th position. Marlon Kanga and Kudo out of today's event. Race lead 2.6 seconds. Josh back to Dragunov, who has the penalty. Matt Veg now. Just trying to get out of DRS range here of Gary before they get to that front straightaway. Gonna be close. See if the Ferrari got back in line. No, he didn't. Williams now does not have DRS. He is not going to be under fire from the Alpine Oliveira. The Haas, a Great Ace, getting out of the way there. That's all that yellow flag is for. Great Ace is pulling over, letting the lead lap cars go by. Great job, I love it. Even though the lap cars go ghosted, it's nice to see guys just do it anyways, because just the car being there sometimes could interfere with you, even though you're not going to collide with them. A great job there by Great Ace. Even with having a bad day, showing a great example of the right way to compete. And this battle still a good one here. As now these guys are all starting to get strung out. Gary has now fallen 1.6 seconds behind Matt Veg here. Williams 1.2 back. Oliveira in striking distance right now in DRS range. Battle here for P5. Six laps remaining, and here comes Oliveira as he is looking for that fifth position. Williams is going to take him all the way down to the inside of the racetrack and then takes him way out wide. Left him enough room. Oliveira can't get the job done. Nice defense there by Williams. Going to hold on to that fifth position for the time being. Further back, battle here for seventh is Perfect Polly's looking to make a move here on Hamilton. Both these drivers have some penalties. I'm not one to check penalties. I like to see how the leaderboard moves around at the very end. I do believe Hamilton got a 10-second speeding on pit road penalty that unless the safety car comes out, he'll have to serve at the end of the race. Right now, it's only going to cost him one position as he has just got that 10 seconds covered over Black Spartan. Once again, let's go back up this battle for fifth here to Williams. Saw a great defensive move by Williams on the last lap. See if Oliveira can hold him off. If Oliveira can get by him, I mean. Here he comes. He's coming up right behind. He's going to dive to the inside, but can't quite do anything with him. He's going to fall back in line. Oh, the Haas is in trouble. Great Ace has some issues. Doesn't look like any apparent damage here. Oliveira falling back to about 8/10 back. Really not close enough now to make a run down that front straightaway. Gonna have to get a little closer here if he wants to try to make a move. Under 4 laps remaining now. Hamilton has spun his Ferrari around. That's going to open the door. Portapalli gets by him. Oliveira still looking for a way around Williams. Nice little fight between these two. Been going on now for the last 3 or 4 laps here. Just 3 laps remaining now. The leaders have crossed the stripe. Lead is still 2.6 seconds. Matt Veg now 4 seconds ahead of Gary. So right now, still best battle on racetrack. It's this battle for P5 between Williams and Oliveira. Oliveira has gotten so close but unable to make the move. Right now you gotta wonder, can Gary, got a second lead right now, but you gotta wonder now, the medium tires are gonna start to go off here. And you can start to see is that lead has gone from 1.5 now to under a second. So Williams is slowly getting in DRS range here. So we could have us a battle for P4 coming up. If Williams can stay in DRS range of the Ferrari, he is going to bring the Alpine with him. And we are going to have us have a 3-car battle for this 4th position here. Top 3 have kind of solidified themselves with just 2 laps remaining now. But this is the best battle on racetrack, and Williams is in DRS of the Ferrari. So the medium tires are starting to give up here as now Williams is caught right to the back here. This is 4th, 5th, and 6th here. Top 3 are kind of set in stone if nobody makes any mistakes. There we go, a little wide as now Williams is tucked up. Your race leader is taking the white flag. We are on now. The final lap here at Hungary. Josh, 3.6 over Dragunov. Matt Veg third. The battle for 4th is a good one. It's Gary, Williams, and Oliveira here on the final lap are coming to one to go for these guys. The leaders have already taken the white flag. This is the best battle on racetrack right now. 4th, 5th, and 6th here. Ken Williams with DRS make the move. Here he comes. He is going to bring the Alpine with him. Ken Gary holding him off on them older tires. Williams to the outside. Gary's going to drive that Ferrari in deep. Side by side to go. Gary, just that lack of grip. Oh no! Gary and Williams got together. It's going to open the door. Oliveira makes it through. Wing damage on both of these. As now your race leader. Just a couple more corners to go. And Josh is going to drive that Haas to victory lane here today. Winner here at Hungary is going to be Josh. Juggernaut is going to bring home his Alpine there in P2. Matt Veg with an up and down day with a couple incidents. Started on pole, fell all the way back to as low as 13th, works himself up to get himself on that final podium spot. He's going to come out of the last corner. Matt Veg going to come home third. Oliveira now in fourth. Battle here. Williams has gotten around. Oliveira's going to come home fourth. Williams and Gary going out. Gary goes way wide. So Williams fifth, Gary sixth, Perfect Paulie seventh. Hamilton's going to come home eighth here. Looks like Omar in the reserve row is going to have a good solid ninth place run here in his McLaren. Kugo here in that Aston Martin's going to run out your top 10. Black Spartan going to come home P11. In that Red Bull, Sub-Zero is going to bring the Williams home. Dre Dude going to come 13th and Great Ace. Going to round out the field, but there is your race winner. Josh is going to win here at Hungary. Josh led every lap here tonight as he got around Matt Veg and Puto when they came together in 21 at the start of the race and never looked back. Gary in that Ferrari gets driver of the day, so that's a bonus point for Gary. Gary in that battle for fourth, late contact there with Williams. I'm pretty sure the stewards will have a couple of things to look at tonight, so there goes your podium. It's Josh, Juggernaut, and Matt Veg. Take a screenshot here of the finishing order. Josh is your race winner. Juggernaut's going to come home second with fastest lap. Matt Veg third. Oliveira fourth. Williams here in fifth. Gary sixth. Perfect Paulie seventh. Hamilton eighth. Omar ninth. Hugo going out your top 10. Sub-Zero 11th. Black Spartan 12th. Dre Dude 13th. Great Ace 14th. Top 14 drivers will score points here tonight. Marlon Kanga and Kudo early. Retirees will not score points here tonight. Alpine will stretch out their constructors points lead with a second and fourth here tonight. So a great drive by both of them. Don't forget tomorrow night 7 p.m. Eastern Tier 2 right here at Hungary to round out our sprint week here at Hungary. 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Hopefully we will have Alan Toast back in the booth. He's been helping us out as our normal broadcaster. Hasn't been able to do it for the last couple of weeks, so hopefully Toast will be able to help us out tomorrow night. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Saw some good racing, saw some exciting racing. I saw a couple incidents I'm pretty sure the stewards will be taking a look at. But at the end of the day, it was Josh who led all 25 laps here. Juggernaut drives himself from 6th to 2nd. And Matt Veg, he started on pole, got in a turn 1 incident, and then a incident later in the event, falls all the way back to 13th, but drives himself back up to get that final podium position. So Gary gets your driver of the day. Juggernaut sets the fastest lap, then will be your 2 bonus points. So once again, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of the IUF1 Tier 1 division. And don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. That's midnight for the guys across the pond in the UK. Tier 2 tomorrow night ends our Hungary week here in the IUF1. And so until then, everybody, stay safe, be well, and have a good evening.